University in Rochester, Michigan. Joining us here on set, Mad Money host Jim Cramer of CNBC, one of the questioners tonight, and one of the more energetic questioners. I think some would agree.
What am I gonna do? I get fired.
Did you hear what you wanted to hear or not?
Sometimes I get discouraged. Look. People who watch our show, people who watch our network know that there was a lot of money lost today. You got Dow almost down 400 points. We got some fire raging over in Europe. Is it the time for isolationists thinking, well, you know, we'd love to not help, but I don't want our banks to fail because we are so insistent, not our problem. I heard a lot of not our problem tonight.
Yeah.
Worries me.
You were looking for bigger picture thinking.
Yeah, I also think, look, the Republicans, they weren't always known as shrink government. Government can't help. Who built the interstate highway system? Who built the Panama Canal? Who built the Hoover Dam? Hey, the Hoover Dam, I mean like President Hoover. So one of my problems here is, where's the big think? Where's the Manhattan Project? It's not so bad to help business hire either. These guys don't want government to do anything. They hate the government so much you like to think the government never did any good ever.
Yeah, that's one of the things that struck me about the room tonight. Applause for anything anti-Bernanke, anti-bailout, right? Even anti-auto bailout in Detroit, Michigan.
Well, look, okay, do we want GM? The GM plan, if you privatized it, was to just close it, okay? You liquidate it. You sell the factories. Chrysler, completely no reason to have it. So what do we have? Toyota and Honda take over the country? The big three? Is it going to be Ford, Toyota, and Honda? I'm uncomfortable with that. Those are Japanese companies. These guys don't seem to care about any foreign company that takes up the vacuum. Not only that, but I asked directly a question about, how about basically the markets? And the reaction is grow the economy. How about put away the bad guys?
Yeah.
I mean, we get calls every single day from the banks that took a fortune, still making people who are kicking people out of homes. And you know what? I don't want to hear that, hey, well, listen, you know, regulation's bad. Not all regulation's bad, and the government's not a bunch of stupid idiots.
Did you think it was even, though, more constructive than the Kane conversation some thought we were going to have tonight?
Well, you know, I got to tell you, I perhaps called it back up. It was higher end than I expected.
Yeah.
There was actual discussion about what if you were a student at Oakland, you might have came back and said, what is the role of government? That was terrific. It was not a pile-on fest. It was not a 92 car wreck, you know, going on 95. But what I didn't hear were bold things. I heard small things. These guys, they want to reduce everything, and they want to make it so that the government plays no role in our lives. Well, that's great. You know what? Look at what happened in this country between 2005 and 2007. The government chose to play no role. Unregulated, rapacious capitalism lost more people more in the Dow Jones and the S&P than any other thing that occurred. Yep. It wasn't growth that killed us. It was unregulated, rapacious capitalism. And man, I am a capitalist.
You're flying back tonight because
I'm not even on a plane. I'm flying by myself.
We'll see you on Squawk on the Street tomorrow.
Thank you very
Jim
much.
Cramer. Let's get to Larry Kudlow at CNBC headquarters with some political heavy hitters. Larry?
All right, thanks very much, Carl.